Welcome! In this video we're going to play a game of the Lord of the Rings The Two Towers trick-taking game, published by Office Dog. So down at the table, this is where the cooperative quest continues. So box 2, Lord of the Rings The Two Towers trick-taking game. So a follow-up to Fellowship of the Ring. This is a standalone expansion, so you do not need the other one to play this. And it is for 1 to 4 players. Games last around 20 minutes and ages 10 and up. In this box there are 18 chapters to play, and we're just going to go through chapter 19. So it's continuing after the 18 chapters from the first game. And we'll be playing solo, which is going to force us to play or require that we actually play 4 separate hands. So here it's letting us know the characters: Aragorn, Boromir, Legolas, and Gimli, and the asterisk means we have to use these 2, but we're going to be using all 4. Victory is short, finish all chosen characters, so just 1 game round we need to meet the conditions on each of our characters. Then starting off the chapter, Aragorn knelt beside him, Boromir opened his eyes and strove to speak. At last slow words came. "I tried to take the ring from Frodo," he said. "I am sorry, I have paid." His glance strayed to his fallen enemies. 20 at least lay there. They have gone. The halflings, the orcs have taken them. I think they are not dead. Orcs bound them. So that is where we start. So for setting up the game for this first round, basically we've got 4 suits of cards. We have mountains, hills, shadows, and forest, and they range from 1 to 8. So that is our normal stack of cards. Some additions: we're going to be putting in 3 orcs, and when we get those, we cannot win a trick with the orcs, cannot be led. If you're forced to lead with this card, we will lose the chapter. So we're going to shuffle those cards in there. Then we also have 2 other cards. They'll be shuffled in shortly. But basically we have the White Tower and the Black Tower. Wins any trick unless the Black Tower is played into the same trick, and wins any trick unless the White Tower is played into the same trick. So if these by themselves are going to win the trick, so the trump card. But if they're both in the same trick, then they cancel each other out and the trick will be won as normal. As far as our abilities, we've got Aragorn the Hunter. So him and the player who plays the Black Tower must win a majority of the tricks together. So in this there's going to be 9 tricks. So between him and whoever has the Black Tower need to get 5 of the 9 tricks. And if he has both of them for some reason, he'll need to get those all by himself. So the player with the White Tower is Aragorn. Exchange with any character must keep the White Tower, and he leads the first trick. Boromir, the Fallen Warrior, before the Black Tower is played, must win 2 or more tricks. After the Black Tower is won, win no tricks. No special abilities. Then Legolas, the Hunter, got to win 4 or more forest with him. And he gets to exchange with Gimli or Aragorn, but when you're playing solo, you only get to choose 1 trade ability. Then we have Gimli the Hunter. He needs to win 4 or more mountains and may exchange with Legolas or Aragorn. Then we have 4 tokens that we can use to mark when people meet their objectives. So I'll put those off to the side now. So the first thing we're going to do is there's 1 too many cards in here. So we're going to give this a shuffle and then pick 1. This is going to be taken out of the game. So there's 1 mountain less in here. The 6 of mountains, we'll just throw that up top. Then, basically each hand or character we're playing is going to start with a hand of 4 cards. So we need to have 16 cards to make that deck. These need to be 2 of them. So we need 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So the ones left over are going to form our deck. And this is going to get our starting hand. We'll shuffle those 2 in with that. If you're playing multiplayer, of course you're going to know who Aragorn is going to be, but you will not know who that character is. But of course, playing solo, we're going to know everything out there on the board. All right, so we'll start dealing out. 4 cards to each. So this is Aragorn for sure. All right, so now we need to find a home for these. So it's a 6 and a 1, but that's where our most 4s are. And then as far as mountains, we've got a 7 over here. But I kind of want Boromir to be with that. And we know the 8 is out there somewhere. Just where's it going to end up? So I think that's how I want to get started. And I think as far as trading goes, we are going to swap those 2. All right, so basically the way the round works is he leads. We'll go through, see who takes the next trick. Whoever gets the next trick will start the next round. At the end of each round, we're going to deal out 1 card to each character. And of course, once we've gone through the stack, we'll continue playing until all the cards are gone. We need to meet all 4 of their conditions here. So I think I'm going to start out with Aragorn leading or playing a forest. I'm doing that so that I can get rid of this 1 mountain. So Gimli may stand a chance later. And everyone has to, if they have the trick of the suit or a card of the suit that was led, they have to play that. And Legolas will come in, and that will complete 3/4 of his goal. So he'll take those cards, and I'll always start with the person who won the trick for the next card to be dealt out. Not going to win with a 1 and 2 there. So basically, he'll just lead to finish off his. Go ahead and play this out. And then over here, we need him to win 2 tricks, and then no more after that. And all right, so Legolas has 4 forests, 1. So he has completed his goal. Ooh, that's not what we wanted to see. So we'll just see what happens here. Got to follow suit. So that goes with Boromir getting 1 of his 2 that he needs before that can be played. Then we'll lead with that, which allows him to get rid of that trick. But over here, we're going to pitch the 8 instead. So now he has won his 2nd trick. So now the Black Tower can be played. So he already has all his forests he needs. So he'll lead with that. Go ahead and discard. Then we're going to have Aragorn trump. And deal out cards. And that creates a problem for Gimli, because that card is out and he's got... All right, how can we make that work? Well, first we will lead with that. He will discard. He'll go in for the win. And he's just trying not to mess anything up. So Gimli has 2 of the 4 he needs. But all cards are showing. That's a problem. So he'll lead with the 1. We will bring that out. We've got to follow suit. And then he's going to trump that. And lead with the 5. We need him to win. But unfortunately, that's going to get Gimli getting too many tricks. So these comes out and he gets his mountain. But these 2 needed to get 5 tricks. They only got 4. Because he got 2 and he got 3. So we did not succeed there. But hopefully that gives you an idea of how the game plays. I'll go ahead and try this one more time just to see if I can get that work. But I'm not going to spoil any more of the scenarios for you. So let me reset here. All right, got everything reset back up. Shuffling our main deck. Need to discard a card. Losing the 8 of Forced. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, plus 2. That becomes our main deck. Give this a good shuffle. And start dealing out. All right, Aragorn is down there. Gimli likes the 8. Legolas really has nothing. So we will trade to give him a 3 at least. All right. So we can get Gimli his mountains on turn 1. We'll start with the 7. Plays the 8, 6. Gimli has his 4 mountains. So easy peasy for him. He's got another mountain. All right, not so easy peasy now. So we'll lead with a heal. Go ahead and discard that out. He's got to go with the heal, and then Legolas will win that, so he's got 1 forest. Then he'll lead with Shadow. Actually, no. He'll lead with the heal. So that can be thrown out. Has to play the heal there and here. So now he's got 3 of the 4. So he's got to win 1 more trick. Which he can do, but that would mean these need to win all the other tricks. So that's what we're going with. Forest, forest. Get rid of the orc card. All right. So now he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's got his condition. So he will lead with a 2, a 3, 6, and 5. So that is one of the 2 tricks he needs to win. Oops, that goes over there. So now he's got to win another trick with these 2 and that. So he's going with the forest. Aragorn is going to trump. He still needs to go with a forest. But that allows him to pitch that card. So Aragorn gets that. Then he can lead with this, which allows Legolas to play orcs. He can play that out, and he comes in and wins with a 2. But now he's going to have to lead with that. That's a problem. So maybe I have to rethink this. Yeah, we have to lead with the 7 first. So that he can discard that. So Aragorn wins that trick. Now he can play the 1. So he can win with a 2. And then lead with that. And that was 3, 4, 5 tricks. So they've met their goal and they met theirs. So that was 1 loss and 1 successful round of Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers trick-taking game. So as always, hope you enjoyed this playthrough. If so, please click on the like button below and be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.